Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a slightly different video because we are doing a new series, and this series is going to be I'm trying to collect every single DS game that is available. We have got a small amount here, I'll show you just in a second. So yeah, this is the amount of DS games we already have already. So me and my wife are trying to collect all of the normal DS games first, then the 3DS games, but they're all the DS games I do have already. So yeah, as I said, that's the games we do have, so hopefully we can find some in our local CX we do need to pick up, and we find any. But yeah, I'll see you when I get to my local CX. In my local CX, I thought I'd show you all of the stuff they did have inside before we go over to the DS games. They did have quite a lot of nice stuff in these cabinets here, as you can see. A lot of Switches for some reason, I don't know why, and it's a £110 Wii U. So yeah, now on the other side of the display they have in here, they had that nice Switch Smash Bros controller. Then they keep going down here. They did have that Battletoads game, looks amazing. I do really want that, but for another time. The Sega Saturn games here and the Sega Mega Drive games have gone down quite a bit. But yeah, at the bottom of the other side of the cabinet, they did have in here that Mario Kart game there, and that Power Rangers Game Gear game is very tempted to pick up. There's a wide shot now of all the DS games they did have. They had quite a wide variety, surprisingly. GTA Chinatown, great game, and it's gone up a lot in price recently. Now, this is a game I didn't expect to see on a DS, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see, we are now back home. Basically, we did pick up some DS games, picked up 4. They all are very reasonably priced DS games, may I add. They also are very weird titles, because you have to collect all the weird and wonderful ones right at the beginning, because they're normally the cheapest ones. But later in the series, obviously, the games will get more expensive that we do pick up. But, as I said, picked up 4. A pretty good haul as well, very wide variety. But the first one I'll show you is this one here, which is Phineas and Ferb Ride Again. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming skateboarding. What I can see from like his outfit, you can't really. I think that's a skateboard there. I'm pretty sure. But for £2, not too bad. As I said, I don't know too much about this game as a whole because I never played it as a kid. I think my partner did. But yeah, £2 is a really good deal personally for DS games. Anyway, they can get quite expensive very quickly. And normally kids games can get expensive quickly. I don't know why, but it normally happens like that. But there's the front, and there is the back. And then I'll open it up. It did come with a nice manual as well, and obviously there is the game. Let me know down in the comments what that is. I think it's for the Game Boy SP games, but I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments if you do know what this little bit here is for. But yeah, for £2, not too bad, and it will go into the DS collection that we are starting up. As I said, we bought 4, so that's the first game we did pick up. The second game we picked up is another kids game. I never actually heard of this before. I've heard of the actual franchise, but it is Moshi Monsters Moshling Theme Park. Very tongue-tied, that one. But for £3.50. Now, I don't know why this is more expensive than the Phineas and Ferb one. Is it because it's like a rarer one? I don't know. But £3.50. I know about Moshi Monsters. It was after I was like going through the DS phase, basically. But as I said, I was too old when Moshi Monsters came out. Basically, it was quite a new thing when I was about a teenager. So yeah, I didn't really get on with this when I was obviously that age anyway, because it wasn't really for my demographic. But for £3.50 is not too bad. As I said, for a DS game, most DS games are quite expensive, and there's the back. This is another one that my wife did pick out. And then there's the lovely manual, because I think most of these, I think all of them have manuals. But I'm not sure. There is the game, and obviously I'm assuming the holder for the Game Boy games. But yeah, not too bad. And for £3.50, goes into the DS collection as well. Now, these two I picked out personally. I saw these, it was like, they definitely look amazing. I've never heard of both of these. The first two that I did show I've heard of before. I know they had like Phineas and Ferb games and Moshi Monster games, so I was kind of familiar with that sort of genre. With these ones, I've never actually heard of, and as I said, I didn't really play too much of the DS, and the games I did play was like Mario Kart and Mario Maker and stuff like that. So, these games are very new to me. The first one I will show you is Mystery Stories. Now, I do like a detective game. As I said, these sort of games can be hit or miss. I actually don't know how good this is, but for £1.50, it's worth a shot. And plus, if we're collecting all the DS games, we might as well pick this up. There's the front, and there's the back. And then I'll open it up. Yes, it comes with a manual. And there's the game there. very small. I forget how small the cartridges are. I know the Switch ones are a lot smaller, but I forget how small these ones are. But yeah, that's the game I did pick up. Let me know in the comments if this is any good. I actually don't know. But for £1.50, it's worth a shot and worth a play, basically. But yeah. Now, the last game I picked up is a game I've never heard of. I've never even seen this when it was new. So let me know in the comments if this game's any good, because I hope it is, because the title is really weird. But it is Diabolic, the Original Sin. I've never heard of this game. For £2, it's worth a shot in the dark. It gives me vampire energy. And vampire games can be quite interesting, so I thought I'd pick this up. I don't even think it's about vampires, but the title does remind me of a Dracula title. But for £2, not too bad. And there's the back. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it says a criminal mastermind, Diabolic, is planning his most ambitious heist ever. So I'm assuming it's a heist game. But it does look quite interesting on the back. As I said, £2, can't go too wrong. And as I said, it's going into the DS collection anyway, because we've got to collect all of them DS games. It did come with a manual again, so all these DS games did come with a manual, which is really nice to see. And obviously there is the DS game. But yeah, that is all the DS games I did pick up. I also picked up a CX Basics DS charger, because my DS charger broke, so I thought I might as well pick it up, and it's £7. It's actually not too bad price, to be honest. But yeah, that is all the stuff we did get. If you do want to keep following this series, make sure to subscribe. There should be a little button here somewhere to say the subscribe button, and also some videos here to recommend you some other videos which help out the channel. But yeah, stay awesome, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.